a horror story, they're only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either.
There's literally nothing to do with this folder. Like, I could have... Hey. Well, there's something. Word of stuff. Mark all nearby resources and points of interest. We're gonna go with tourist map. Because that's gonna be the most helpful. Containers that I didn't know about. Point of interest. There's an echo. Since when is there an echo? There isn't an echo right now. There should be an echo in a second, though. The map has not changed. Why would you zoom in on the cursor when... Ugh. Okay, so it tells you what stuff is where in both sides. Whoa.
The scene here had changed.
Oh, that was bad. Could have sworn we already had an echo in this room. So it's weird that it would say it has an echo. And there's definitely no container over here. Because the container should be literally right there. But it's not. I cannot go in between the seats. It's probably in another layer. Already did it. No echo. This is really annoying. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the theme for The Following, the show that Shawn Ashmore was on, and he even looked a lot like that.
It was locked from the other side.
I know, but how do I get to the other side is the question. Alright, let's try to go and examine the final scene. Move these props to room 225 for later use in the ballroom play. Feel like I've already read that. Closed due to water damage. None of this is really panning out for me puzzle-wise. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And it's very aggravating. All right. Hmm. I'm really trying, guys. I do not see a solution here. Alright, fuck it. I'm looking it up. I need to go to room 219 first. That's why. So at least it was something that's like, oh, I'm a retard. That's what it is. Okay. Actually, we'll go through 206 because I'm sure that it's closer to 219 this way. 215, 217, 19 should be over here. 219. Hey. Not a retard. Come on. Why does that gotta be so freaking buggy? We're gonna look through this room before we grab the light. Now that we done that, let's change. Hi. Oh, there's a door. Room 202. We're on the other side of it. Rehearsal room.
This is where they gathered before the play. This is where it began. Another vision. Another idea.
Why set up a play in a hotel? Why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
A haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Alright. Let's try turning it off first.
The scene had changed.
We're gonna open the door. Helpful. Now we're gonna change it to haunted. Things went poorly.
Alan Wake.
No. Nothing more for me? Okay. The following had one heck of a cast. Kevin Bacon, Shawn Ashmore, James Purefoy as the villain. It was awesome. And what's-her-face from Detroit was the main,
I recognized my writer's room on the stage.
his main
I
acolyte.
almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
That first season was amazing, and then the last couple, not so much, but it was alright.
What was
I like season 3 more than season 2.
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil is our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was
Alan
method
Wake.
acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
And who was this mystery celebrity?
Alan
Let me
Wake.
guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some
Yeah,
of
it
the
was
crew joked
Scratch.
that we'd actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil.
Right.
He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
So this could get crazy right here. And the devil did what the devil does.
This Red would create something terrible in the scene, but it's what the story needed.
Going pretty well. Right?
This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
I gotta get out of here.
Continue in the darkness.
Yeah.
It's getting real, all right. I recognize my writer's room on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice set you got here. What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him.
Right.
And he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
Mm-hmm. And who was this mystery celebrity? Let me guess. Alan Wake?
I wish I could tell you. But turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got weird when he was around. Some of the crew joked that we
Come on.
actually hired the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
It's the devil.
This was something out of a horror story, but I had to keep going.
I gotta hit it.
This is not my writing. This is Scratch mocking me.
Just fucking stop it. Come on.
Darkness has come. You will never escape.
All right, all right. this room, he will hurt her. Okay. Follow the devil's trail. That's easy enough. Look, Raggy. Root rinse. How about now? You got anything for me? No? Well, it's still going. I'm gonna say to the final scene. Thematically appropriate. Yes? Got something for me, kids? No? Really?
The scene changed with the story.
Always does, buddy. I don't think he wants to be disturbed. Ugh. So then how do I move this guy?
The devil walked through the hotel, dragging the whole place to hell with him.
You never can tell if they're there or not, right?
This was the devil's plan.
Oh.
The staircase was draped in blood.
Okay. Enjoy. Don't like to spend them like that, but sometimes you gotta do it. Yes. Gonna say the stairs.
I felt the presence of a new idea here.
Mr. Scratch, if that's who the actor playing the devil was, had stayed in the hotel. Asking around at reception got me a room number. 666.
Oh, really?
He
Wow.
requested that
Subtle.
room specifically.
I'm sure he did.
The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast.
Oh my God,
He'd
it's
only
Bruce.
come out for the play. And always in character.
666. 679. It's all the way at the end of the hall. Because of course it is, isn't it? Starting to look a little more Silent Hill here. Not upset at that. 667. Room 666.
Scratch had been here.
Of course.
I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
All right.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the
Oh, fuck off.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady who was killed in the climax of the play.
The leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery, and all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. He had only joined the play to get to her.
To murder her.
Oh no, run!